But I realized something after WrestleMania. I realized that tribalism is what fuels me to be a pro wrestling fan. And I know tribalism is a word that most people absolutely hate to hear because tribalism typically stands for the negativity of like AEW versus WWE. But that's not the tribalism I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about tribalism in the sense of I have to have specific favorites on the roster in order for me to enjoy what I'm watching in pro wrestling. And I think this WrestleMania, I didn't come in prepared fully enough and invested in certain people. I think I relaxed a little bit. I got a little too just warm and fuzzy, right? I let Io Sky kind of enter into my atmosphere, and I started this. I understand why everybody likes her, but then I saw Io Sky tonight versus Stephanie Vaquer, and it became abundantly clear to me that's not my brand of wrestling. That Japanese style, that the Mexican style, it's not my brand of wrestling, and I am not opposed to anybody who likes that brand of wrestling. I can understand why you're a fan of Io Sky. Look, I understand that there's a lot of guys out there who like when Stephanie Vaquer bounces her butt on top of the other person's head. Look, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not even mad at that. But for me, I have to go back and find my roots. I have to go back and figure out who are the people that I can invest with, that I can cheer on, that I can ride or die with, that I can cry when they lose, right? I can be a man. I can cry when they lose.
Like in sports, you have your favorite team.
Sure.
So why wouldn't you have your favorite team
I've
of
got
wrestlers?
to put together my favorite team of wrestlers. And that's why starting today, throughout the rest of the week, we are going to crown what I've now called the Dirty Dozen.
All right.
And the Dirty Dozen are going to be my top 12 wrestlers that I am pledging my allegiance to as a fan. I promise to invest. I promise to cheer. I will overreact for these 12 wrestlers. I apologize right now if I become obnoxious in the way that I present these wrestlers to you people, but this is just how it's going to be. Lauren, if you'd like to come up with your own 12, you could do that on your own time because this is my moment right now.
All right.
We're going to do this real simply. 5 from Monday Night Raw. 5 from Friday Night SmackDown, and I'm going to dip into the NXT pool, and I'm going to give you guys 2 NXT wrestlers that I'm going to ride or die with. Now,
Okay.
I'll give you the 5 Monday Night Raw tonight because I feel like I can't give everybody everything at once.
Yeah.
Okay? So moving forward, these are the top 5 Monday Night Raw superstars that the notorious Dirty D is riding with in his Dirty Dozen. Starting with number 1. Had to think long and hard about this, Lauren. This was tough. After Monday Night Raw concluded, this was a tough conversation to have with myself. I had to sit down and look myself in the face. I've always been a CM Punk guy. I've always stood with the straight edge superstar. I believe in what CM Punk stands for as a wrestler, right?
Yeah.
I've notoriously held up the tribal chief, the one.
Me too.
I've been loyal to my tribal chief for so long, but God damn it, tonight I have to pledge allegiance to Seth Rollins, the greatest superstar in all of professional wrestling, and my first choice to be on the Dirty Dozen list. Seth Rollins, I am riding with you on whatever this journey is. Wherever you're taking me, Paul Heyman, wherever you're taking me, Seth Rollins is my number 1 guy. But you know what that means, right? By default,
yes.
number 2 has to be Braun Breaker.
All right.
We're going 1 and 2, Seth Rollins and Braun Breakers. I pledge my allegiance to whatever this faction chooses to call themselves. I am now a proud member of that community.
All right.
The community of, if I've got to go get some fucking goofy glasses, I will be down at the store tomorrow, on the podcast tomorrow. Now, based on my allegiance, I will have some goofy glasses just to show my allegiance to Seth Rollins. Okay, number 3. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, this thing seems to trickle down and get into your blood because we're going to keep it in the family.
Okay.
I'm pledging allegiance to Becky Lynch.
I don't know how I missed that one.
Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Becky Lynch. The new Becky, the heel Becky does something, Lauren. There's something about heel Becky, and maybe a long shot, but if she joins this beautiful faction that we saw come together tonight, which she should, if she's a bad guy, let's put her in there with Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Braun Breaker. We Too Deep said throw Austin Theory in there. Oh,
that would be nice.
Give me Austin Theory in this
Old
group.
Austin
I'm
Theory.
so fucking new Austin Theory. New Austin Theory. Whole new Austin Theory, right? I mean, that looks, oh my God, the amount of talent and athleticism in one group. Fucking give it to me, Triple H. Give it to me. All right. So number four. And I know I'm not supposed to do this. We're not supposed to like this guy, Lauren. We're not supposed to like, but I have to pledge my allegiance to this man after the amount of fucking disrespect after WrestleMania that people have presented to this man, and you guys are pieces of shit. I understand why he doesn't like you guys. Give me John Cena.
Okay.
I've never been a John Cena guy in my entire life. Ever. Never been a fan. Caught the t-shirt. Did catch the t-shirt. But I've never been a fan. Mm-hmm. He's on the Dirty Dozen. I've always liked John Cena. I appreciate this new version of John Cena that's not going to give everybody what they want.
All right, man.
He's not going to give you 5-star matches. He's not going to give you The Rock when you want The Rock. He's going to do it his way. Lauren, you weren't there for the beginning of Monday Night Raw.
No.
John Cena put up on the screen the amount of dates he has left.
Oh, really?
There's 27 dates, and he said, and when that hits 0, you won't fucking see him again. Ooh. He's done. Okay? So he put a doomsday clock on WWE. Holy shit, that's ultimate bad guy shit.
Yeah.
A doomsday clock. It started at like 35. And he goes, Australia, and it went down. He goes, whatever, the next one, down. He counted through Las Vegas. That thing hit 27. He's like, that's it. That's what he goes. And it's not wrestling matches. He goes, all I have to do is come out here and talk.
Ooh.
He goes, and that number goes down. Oh,
that's crazy. Literally every time we see him.
I don't know. The rest of the world may be pissed off at WWE. The rest of the world may hate John Cena, may hate The Rock. I'm so fucking invested in this right now. I love this. I don't care. I mean, I was disappointed that The Rock didn't show up. I won't lie, there was a piece of me that was hurt by that.
Yeah.
But then I just started going, oh, I get it. I get the psychology. I get John Cena's not going to let us be happy. And I like it. I like the hurt. I like the pain that John Cena is giving to us as fans right now.
I mean, well, that makes him feel like real bad guyness to me.
Sure. Big villain. Big villain energy is what John Cena is giving right now. And number 5. Number 5's, I got to go out on a limb. Right? If I got Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Becky Lynch, John Cena, my number 5, I have to step out of the box a little bit. I have to invest in a long shot. It's like playing the stock market, right? I got to take a high-risk maneuver here. Give me fucking Karrion Kross come out and reignite and respark. Man went off after WrestleMania. After last week of Mr. Nice Guy saying, I'm okay being on main event as long as I'm wrestling. Yeah. All of a sudden, something fucking crawled up this dude's butt, and he was chewing everybody out after WrestleMania, saying fuck you to Triple H, saying fuck you to AJ Styles. Then tonight, he comes out, calls out AJ Styles. I think I'm putting a long-term investment on Karrion Kross, but I think this is the moment.
All right, I'm excited.
I think this is the moment we start to see Karrion Kross pull it all together. So that's the first 5 in the Dirty Dozen. Give me Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Becky Lynch, John Cena, and Karrion Kross. Those are the 5 I'm cheering for. Okay. Now, here's a stipulation. This is a stipulation to the Dirty Dozen. Mm-hmm. If 2 of these wrestlers go against each other, I have to choose one of the 2, and one gets booted from the list. Let's just say next week, Braun Breaker and Karrion Kross begin a story. I have to drop one off the Dirty Dozen. That's just the way it works. I like it. Can't have this like taking Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair shit. Yeah. You got to have one or the other. That's the way the list works.